and welcome back to Sports OD with Pranav Sethi. This is episode 2, and in today's episode, we will be discussing sports management and career opportunities in sports management in India. Now, sports management as a career option in India has been steadily gaining prominence in recent years. There's a growing interest in sports, and the increased commercialization of the industry has created a huge surge in demand for professionals who can effectively manage various aspects of sports organization, events, and even represent athletes, right? So, firstly, sports management encompasses a wide range of roles and responsibilities, including marketing, finance, operations, event management, and even athlete representation, like I mentioned earlier. As India continues to witness a rise in sports leagues, tournaments, and academics across various disciplines such as cricket, football, baddi, kabaddi, athletics, the need for skilled sports management has never been greater, right? These professionals play a vital role in ensuring the smooth functioning of these organizations and maximizing their revenue streams and enhancing the overall fan experience for us. Now, one of the key advantages I feel of pursuing a career in sports management in India is the immense potential growth and development. With the emergence of lucrative sponsorship deals, broadcasting rights, and endorsements, there has been a growing demand for professionals who can negotiate and manage these commercial agreements effectively.
So, today we'll be discussing the jobs and career opportunities in sports management in India. Now, what kind of opportunities are there in sports management? Let's have a look. The first is a team manager or a coach. Now, team managers and coaches oversee the day to day operations of sports teams, including players, recruitment, training sessions, game strategy, etc., and they play a crucial role in maximizing team performance. For example, Pep Guardiola for Manchester City or Sir Alex Ferguson for Manchester United, they're the head of the team and they take all the important decisions regarding tactics, strategies, what kind of play has to be played. For example, Rahul Dravid is the coach of the Indian team. So all the important decisions as to bowling, batting, the order of the team has to be discussed with him and the captain, and then they come to a conclusion. So the manager is the head outside the field, and maybe inside the field you can say the captain, but they do control everything. They're the mastermind behind the strategies. So yeah, the eligibility to become a manager is by having done your high school diploma, and then if you had a physical education in your 10 plus 2, then it's a very good plus point. But if you had you can opt for a sports management undergrad or an MBA in sports management if you want to pursue this line. Now, the next is opportunities that have an athlete manager and agent. Now, this is one of the most popular opportunities people are interested in the world of sports management. What do agents do? It's very straightforward. Agents represent individual athletes, negotiate contracts, endorsements, sponsorship deals on their behalf. I mean, an athlete is or have been playing the sport since a very young age, so they're not very educated in these things. So the agent comes as a guide to help them with financial advice, promotional opportunities, and help athletes maximize their earning potential and career prospects. To become an agent, it's the same process as a manager. You either do an undergrad in sports management or you opt for an MBA in sports management after your undergrad is over, and then you can pursue becoming an athlete manager and an agent. Now, the next role is of a sports marketing manager. Now, this role is not talked a lot, but it's a very important role. A sports marketing manager is responsible for promoting sports events, teams, athletes to attract sponsors, fans, and media attention. Now, attracting sponsors is one of the most important part for a successful tournament, league, to uh, as money is the most important thing to set up everything, to organize people, to hire staff, to build stadiums, build facilities, to hire security. So to attract the right sponsors for each event or tournament is a very big task, and that's what the sports marketing manager does. He also develops marketing campaigns, manages sponsorship deals, and leverages digital platforms to engage with audiences, so that a lot of the sport can reach to a lot of different places where the digital platform exists. To become a sports marketing manager, you can do a marketing degree and then specialize into sport by taking an MBA in sports management, or just pursue that marketing undergrad and then start working in sport. Now, the next opportunity I'll be discussing is that of an event manager. An event manager is very It's a very basic role. They help coordinate and oversee sports events, tournaments, and competitions from planning to execution. So, for example, FIFA, the event committee in FIFA would be planning the World Cup and overseeing all the athletes, all the events, what matches are where, the transportation from the opening ceremony of the tournament till the closing ceremony, or the Olympics committee, for example. All these committees have event managers who make sure that all things are in place for each and every event and everything is organized in a particular way. Like I said, they handle logistics, venue management, budgeting, coordination with stakeholders, etc. One more job opportunity is that of a sports facility manager. Now, this is not a very academic role, but a sports facility manager is responsible for managing sport venues, stadiums, and training facilities. They oversee maintenance, scheduling, staffing, and safety protocols to provide optimal conditions for athletes and spectators. This is a very behind the scenes kind of role, not really seen while we're viewing sport, but what is happening behind the scenes. And this is very important because they ensure that the fans get the optimal experience and the athletes get the optimal field, pitch, or um, court to showcase their abilities, and they also maintain safety protocols so no athlete is injured. This is very important. Next comes the sports analyst or data scientist role. Now, this role is for people who use statistical analysis and data modeling techniques to evaluate player performance, assess their team strategies, and predict their game outcomes. A prerequisite knowledge of maths is a or statistics is a plus point in this field, because this is a field about numbers, predicting outcomes, assuming strategies, and helping teams and players improve their performance and predict outcomes of how a player would play or how a game would pan out. They also provide very important insights and recommendations to coaches, like the managers we talked about earlier, and stakeholders to improve their decision making and performance by studying games, old games, each player, what is the weakness, what is the strength, where was it wrong. So, data analyst is a very important part of sport, and with digitization in today, I think data analyst, being a data scientist or a sports analyst, is the future, especially if you're good with numbers. Like I said, a prerequisite of maths or statistics is a must. Now comes the most popular role in sports management, if I must say, of sports journalism or a sports reporter. Now, what does a sports reporter do? It's pretty self explanatory. Sports reporters cover sports news, events, and interviews for print, broadcast, and digital media outlets. They write articles, produce multimedia content, and conduct interviews with athletes, coaches, and experts to inform and entertain sports enthusiasts. In the slide, you can see Fabrizio Romano, one of the most popular sports reporters, and David Ornstein as well. Now, for this, you need a basic journalism degree, and after that, you can pursue a master's in sports management and combine the two. Like I said, your profession and your passion, and end up becoming a sports journalist.
These are just a few examples of the diverse range of sports management jobs available in India. Whether you're interested in coaching, marketing, being an event manager, or into data analysis, there are ample opportunities to pursue a rewarding career in the dynamic and fast growing sports industry. I hope I was able to do full justice to today's topic, and that was it. Like, subscribe, Shabba Khair.